Welcome back to the Ditto Draft League, where 14 PokeTubers will be battling it out with drafted teams over the course of 7 weeks, followed up by playoff matches until one is crowned the winner. If this is your first time hearing about this league, pause this video and watch my explanation of what's going on over here, along with my picks and team breakdowns. One day. ShuckleKing drafted a pretty solid team that not only mimics what I originally wanted, but has more options because of his choices of megas and consistently more powerful Pokemon, such as Sneasler, who is a menace in this current format. Sneasler has a base 120 speed stat, meaning it can outspeed almost anything on my team. And with that 130 physical attack stat to add onto it, it's not gonna end well no matter what I do. Sneasler is so oppressive thanks to Fake Out and Dire Claw. It can even combo close combat while holding a White Herb to reset its defense drops and proc its Unburden ability, allowing it to double its speed at the same time. Sneasler is a great Pokemon that pairs incredibly well with Mega Frostlass. Mega Frostlass is able to set up Snow upon Mega Evolving and switching in, so having a Fake Out partner while being able to set up Aurora Veil is a great combo to have. Along with that, Sneasler threatens the Steel and Rock types that would normally threaten Frostlass, making Sneasler a great bodyguard while it sets up. With that 120 speed stat and 140 special attack stat, Mega Frostlass is the fastest Blizzard spammer in the game, and the strongest one at the moment as well. With its Ghost typing, it removes its weakness to fighting and gives itself an immunity to Fake Out, making it a very annoying Pokemon to deal with. Volcarona is an amazing Pokemon that can honestly be whatever you need it to be. Whether as a setup sweeper with Quiver Dance, a high damage attacker with moves like Overheat or Heat Wave, or be a bulky redirector thanks to Rage Powder. This makes it an amazing yet frustrating pick to account for. Base Tyranitar is already an amazing Pokemon as well, and arguably stronger than Mega Tyranitar thanks to the fact that it can hold an item. While sure, its raw damage isn't the same as Mega Tyranitar, being able to hold leftovers or a Chople Berry can make the difference in keeping Tyranitar on the board long enough to destroy any opponent. Just like we discussed last week, Base Gyarados is still a great Pokemon. Intimidate Pressure while being immune to ground type attacks is always a great start. On top of that, Base Gyarados still sits with some pretty nice stats, like 95 HP, 125 physical attack, and 100 special defense. ShuckleKing doesn't have to resort to making Gyarados an Intimidate spammer either, as you can put on a Choice Scarf and give it the Moxie ability to transform Gyarados into the rampaging dragon the legends talk about. Mega Meganium is the second Mega on ShuckleKing's team, and if Cole is watching this, I already know who they're rooting for. Mega Meganium is a vastly huge upgrade over the original, as with the Mega Soul ability, it's able to spam Solar Beams and Weather Balls as if the sun was up, no matter the current weather condition. And it's not like it's a flimsy attacker either. With 80 HP and 115 in both defense stats, Mega Meganium is able to stay on the field and abuse that 143 special attacking stat. It can either run Synthesis for recovery to heal 3/4 of its HP bar, or run Earth Power for coverage. It even gets a reliable spread move in Dazzling Gleam now, thanks to its new fairy typing. Mega Meganium is a solid Pokemon, plain and simple, as long as you're prepared to commit to using it as the Mega for that battle. ShuckleKing's final Mega is Mega Excadrill. Similar to last week, Excadrill is able to thrive with Sandstorms up before it Mega Evolves as a fast and hard-hitting sweeper. Even after it Mega Evolves, however, it still has solid stats with a 103-point speed stat and 165 physical attacking stat. Even its frail defenses got buffed, with its physical defense going up to 100, making it a pretty fast but still beefy attacker. On top of that, Excadrill also gets the new ability, Piercing Drill, which allows Excadrill to pass through Protect when using a contact move, and deal 25% of the original damage that would have been dealt. While not utilized as much in this meta, it is a great tool to have, and something to keep an eye on. Gallade is a very underrated pick in general, with access to supportive moves like Wide Guard and Speed Control with Trick Room. It also just does a lot of damage thanks to its Sharpness ability. Because of it, all slicing attacks deal an extra 50% in damage. So moves like Psycho Cut, Night Slash, and Sacred Sword all become even more threatening with that 125 physical attacking stat. Helios is an interesting electric type Pokemon to have on a team like this, as it surprisingly synergizes with the Sand Core that ShuckleKing has going on here because of its Sand Veil ability. On top of that, it can spam moves pretty fast with its 109 9 speed stats, such as Discharge, Hyper Voice, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Weather Ball, and Electro Web, just to name a few. Plus, Game Freak gave it Shed Tail as well in Pokemon Champions. So, nice. Speaking of shedding tails, Slowbro is the final Pokemon on ShuckleKing's squad. And just like last time it was used in the DDL, it's a very versatile Pokemon, not only being able to set up Trick Room for ShuckleKing, but can stall out opponents with Yawn and Slack Off, while damaging with moves like Scald, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, and so on. It also gets Belly Drum for whatever reason. So, Razor Shell Slowbro is totally gonna mess somebody up. I don't know. I know Mega Aggron didn't get the best opportunity to perform last week, so I thought I'd give it another shot this week, not focusing as much on its defense still and just worrying about bulking its special defense to live hits from Mega Meganium especially. Body Press is a great way to deal damage, but being able to 2-hit Mega Meganium with Heavy Slam will also be a great way to provide pressure into ShuckleKing's team. Beside Aggron is once again Milotic, being able to cover for Intimidates once again while also healing with Life Dew. I decided on a bulkier Coil Hypnosis set as well to keep Milotic as annoying as possible, making it more a desirable threat to focus on than Aggron. Choice Scarf Typhlosion comes back again with nothing too crazy of a moveset except adding Focus Blast to deal with Tyranitar should the two see each other in battle. Mr. Rhyme makes a reappearance with a similar set from last week to help fight Mega Frostlass and deal with Gyarados, Meganium, and Slowbro. Spiritomb makes its first appearance this week, here to help disrupt ShuckleKing's physical attackers with Will-O-Wisp, while also setting up Trick Room and protecting our allies with Ally Switch. Particularly trying to protect Mega Tyranitar from Sacred Swords from Gallade and High Horsepowers from Excadrill. Dropping setup entirely this week, Tyranitar is going for a high offensive damage build inside of Trick Room, specifically with Rock Slides, High Horsepowers, and Knockoffs. And that's the team breakdown. If you want to take a look at everyone's teams, there's a viewer document that you can check in the description below, along with ShuckleKing's perspective on this battle. Go check him out and all the other players in this league. All of their channels are linked down below as well. Now, with that out of the way, let's fight our 5th match in the Ditto Draft League. Wait, where is it? Oh. Gabagool! Welcome back everybody to week 5 of the Ditto Draft League. If you have you ever had a dream that you could, that you did, that you... What do we got? Oh! There's no Frostlass. There's no Blizzard spam. Interesting. Okay. That makes sense. That means Mega Meganium, possibly Mega Excadrill could be win cons here. So that is good information to have. It also means I don't have to worry about Shadow Ball anymore as a potential win condition as well, which makes me pretty happy, to be completely honest. Yeah. That's cool. That's honestly cool. This makes me actually, because I know Excadrill can't hold Focus Sash, so the Focus Sash is probably going to be on something like Gallade or probably the Helioptile. So Hot Bottom, totally cool with coming with game 1 right now. I really like Hot Bottom here. What else do I like? I kind of like... Do I like Milotic? Milotic is okay. I kind of like the Wall here, to be honest. I think the Wall could be a lot of fun. Excuse me. I do like the Wall. I like Spiritomb, and I think I like some Sushi. I think I like some Sushi with all of this. Do I like this? Do I like that? I think I do. Let's give it a shot. Let's give this a shot. Maybe we just play a little hyper offense. And we can save like a Trick Room mode in the back or something. Okay, so there's no Gyarados, which is good. T-Tar Sneasler, yes. No Frostlass. No Slowbro, so no Imprison shenanigans either. No Volcarona. It's Heliolisk, T-Tar, Gallade, Excadrill, Meganium. Alrighty. Alrighty. Come on. Meganium, Heliolisk, turn 1 is super cool. I got Hot Bottom and the Wall. The Boulder would like to make his presence welcome. I do have to make sure with Dry Skin ability, I just want to make sure when hit by water type moves, increases damage received from fire type moves. Okay. So Heliolisk right now, I'm not really too concerned about unless it's supposed to be like a Unless Heliolisk is trying to do, I don't know, like, if that's Scarf Heliolisk. That's the only thing I'm thinking about right now. Because I think that should be faster than me. If that's the case. If I do that, and then after maybe I'll just double into Meganium. Let's just play it a little bit safer right now. Also, Mega's here. Totally makes sense. Totally. I just want to see. So we got Helio, Meganium, turn 1. And I totally didn't see the items. Wow. That's on me. It is Thunder. Okay, so it is Scarf. This is Scarf. Okay, good. I made the correct play here then. I love that for us. That's pretty solid damage into Meganium as well. Love that for us. Weather Ball into Aggron. I believe we should live this with Filter. Nice. Heavy Slam picks up the kill here, unless he's, like, just maxed out in bulk for whatever reason. Boom. Love that for us. That's a kill. That's a kill on the wall. All right. Okay, wall. Okay. We're here. We are here. Here. Okay. That's a good. Okay, so Heliolisk, Thunderbolt. So Thunderbolt, Choice Scarf. I think that's safe to say. And then Gallade in the back. Okay. Ooh, the wall might fall. The wall might fall here, friends. If I go like this, protect. Just try and like stall it out for a little bit. So Thunderbolt, Choice Scarf, and then after we've got Weather Ball here. Helio, Meganium, turn 1. Thunderbolt, Weather Ball, plus Gallade sent out. Boom. Spiritomb tanks that like a champ. Does go for a Night Slash. Interesting. Okay. Trying to think if we go for, we could either go for Trick Room or we could try and go for the ally switch. Don't know who Heliolisk would necessarily try and kill here necessarily. That's what I'm trying to, Would he try to go for the kill? Well, Thunderbolt doesn't kill Spiritomb. Neither would Night Slash. Problem is, like, yeah, would he try doubling into Spiritomb or not? I think, I think regardless, what's more important? I think we're going to try to go for this, and then after, let's see if he even tries to follow up into the wall. Probably does. We live this. If he doubles into Spiritomb, that's one thing. He did! Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, because now we get to body press into Heliolisk, and that will confirm us a kill. That'll at least get us a kill, and now Typhlosion's back to being the fastest thing on the board, which is still pretty good for us, all things considered. So Heliolisk, Gallade's got Night Slash. Okay. I'm going to send back out Mr. Hotbottom here. Okay. What do we got? Tyranitar is the final Mon. Let's read some items here. Kasab Berry and Focus Sash. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. So Focus Sash, Kasab Berry. What does the Kasab do? From Ghost. Okay. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Yeah, that totally makes sense. I'm trying to think now. Is it worth? Because he's got the Night Slash regardless, and we know that that's going to do reduced damage. Is it worth just going for this, and then after... We could try doubling in. We could very much just try doubling in. That's the funny thing. Let's try it. Let me see. Focus miss. Let me see focus miss. Yeah! Let's go! That hits right on. Nice. Nice. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. Okay. I know there's Focus Sash still, but that's a good hit. Let's see. What does he go for? Sacred Sword. Okay, yeah. Kills the wall. He low-key cleans up here a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Unless rocks miss here, like he probably goes for knockoff. That makes the most sense. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Focus Blast hitting like that is actually so Chad. Okay. Cool. And then after we get some Sand Chip going in on his side, we're gonna bring Sushi as the last mon. I am curious. Maybe Milo was the better play turn 1. Don't necessarily know. I know we've got a lot of physical defense to work with. The problem is right now is having to work against Sacred Sword. So that's where it's just like, Let's see if we can get some accuracy drops and we can play off of that. Yeah. Oh, God, that did too much. Oh, knockoff might actually kill. Oh, damn. All right, there goes the dreams of 2-0-ing, that's for sure. Oh, damn. I got way too hyped for Focus Blast. Okay. Maybe then Rhyme wouldn't be a bad turn 1. Trying to think here. I think like wide hot bottom is pretty chilling with me. Wide. Rhyme, Mr. Hot Bottom is pretty chilling with me. Unless we go like, we could go Rhyme Spirit Tomb as well. That's not the worst option necessarily. If we go like Rhyme Spirit Tomb, confirm we get Trick Room up, and then after we start just burning whoever we can. I don't hate that. We can keep Hot Bottom in the back still, because like he was doing pretty good, all things considered. I do believe the wall is going to be important here once again. It's just better if we position the wall with Milotic, but the problem is now the Heliolisk, right? So that's the other issue. Trying to think, is it worth? The other issue too is our other Mega is just like also 4 times weak to fighting. At least this one can resist it. Let's go for it. Maybe we should have went for Milotic instead of Hot Bottom. Maybe. We'll see. Meganium Heliolisk again, turn 1. Totally fine. Let's see what we can do here now. Okay. So, I know he's got the Scarf and he's got the Weather Ball. I'm not ready to take the Weather Ball damage just yet, so why don't we go for that plus Trick Room turn 1? I'm okay doing this plus Trick Room turn 1, and then afterwards we can totally try and go for like some Snarl spam afterwards. That works totally well for me. Thunderbolt into Spirit Tomb, which we know we live pretty easily. That's good. Boom. There we go. Now we got some Trick Room going on. So now we've got the speed control going on here, which is really good for us. Let's get some Freeze Dries going. And then after, I want to also start spamming Snarl here. So that way we reduce the special attackers that are out in front, and then we can play off of that. Freeze Dry, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to kill Meganium. If we get the freeze chance, that'd be hilarious. But whatever we can do to also chip it down. If Meganium has D-Gleam over Moonblast, Spear Tomb tanks it pretty well, all things considered. Especially if we have a Snarl on top of it as well. That's rough. Okay, we know it's got Protect. That's always something, but it's okay. We still hit Heliolisk, so we reduce the damage coming in. Yeah, 16 is still pretty good. I like that. Meganium has Protect. Thunderbolt into Rhyme. That's actually fine for us. We get to kind of move the damage around, I was about to say. Come on, guys. Come on. It's okay. We're going to keep the Snarl spam going for now, and then afterwards, if he does decide to swap into something else, we're just going to hit him with the Willow afterwards. If anything, the speed drop was gonna help us inside of Trick Room for now. And then afterwards, we just play off of that. That's really good damage into Meganium right there. Mr. Rhyme, you know, drop those limes for Mr. Rhyme, you know what I'm saying? And then Snarl's gonna still do some pretty solid damage, and also limiting what Helios can do. Meganium's damage also goes down by a hefty amount. Dazzling Gleam, we tank this no problem. Look at that. Spirit Tomb is like health. It's not healthy, but it's like a lot better than one would think. You know what I mean? So that's cool. Then after we can go for another one here, and then, honestly, let's go for one more Snarl. Depending on who comes out after. Oh, wait, no. Meganium's just going to protect. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, gosh. Dang it. What's wrong with me? Yeah, that was dumb. That was really, really dumb. I'm not thinking right now. That's my bad. Okay. Trying to think, how can one play through this now? I know what we can totally do is at least try to Will-O-Wisp Tyranitar this turn. Unless Tyranitar also plans to swap out here. This is where it gets a little tricky. I wouldn't mind Shadow Balling Meganium slot in case, like, Gallade is trying to come out here. That would probably be nice as well. Freeze Drying T-Tar is also an option. I think, you know what, let's get the free Freeze Dry into this slot here. Then we can Will-O-Wisp Tyranitar, and we can play off of that. I'm okay with that. If we get a nice freeze into the Gallade that comes in here, that'd be nice. I wish I pressed the Willow into Gallade. Come on, guys. Come on. All right, give me the freeze. Give me the freeze. Give me the freeze. Give me the freeze. Come on. You know you want to, game. So he gets the para. He's allowed the para, but I'm not allowed to have fun around here. Okay, game. Whatever you say. I'm trying to think. Night Slash is going to do something, but nothing like too crazy. I'm just trying to think out the options right now. He knows I've got Will-O-Wisp. Do I just try? What do I try to do here? I don't think there's a good... There's no good answer, unfortunately. I'm not in a good position. I think, honestly, I think it's just Jover. We know T-Tar's got Protect now. He's just going to Night Slash knock off. I think it's honestly Jover. I'm sorry, guys. Is what it is. Yeah, it's got knock off and protect. We don't live the no, we live the neutral. Yep, is what it is. I mean, we do still have Mr. Hot Bottom in the wall. It's not impossible. It's just not looking good. Trying to think, because like we could go for like Eruption Body Press. That's totally... Oh wait, no, T-Tar is out of Sash now, but T-Tar also has Protect. That much we do know. Trying to think, what are his other... He's got Meganium and Helios in the back. I don't want to Erupt necessarily, just in case. Well, obviously when Helios comes out, because then afterwards it's just going to be quite literally pointless. If T-Tar protects, it's fine. If we get rid of Gallade, that's what really matters to me right now. Unless he just goes for Wide Guard, then I think I just cry a little bit on the inside. He probably, I swear to God, he's going to press Wide Guard. Oh, he didn't. Okay, wait, hold on. I think we don't kill. I needed Eruption to kill. Do we get the burn? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Are you kidding me right now? All right. Knockoff, which does nothing. We body press. We get another kill for the wall, at the very least. That's something. The wall is getting his kills padded. 7%. Meganium is pretty low. Trying to think. What are the win conditions right now? Heliolisk is out. They're both just gonna hurt. You know what I mean? Night Slash. He's just gonna Sacred Sword Thunderbolt. This is the last turn of Sandstorm, so it's not even like chip damage is gonna kill anyways. Yeah, it's just over. It's just over, guys. Is what it is. GG's. GG ShuckleKing. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's just like the salt in the wound right there. I think, all right, we're just gonna meme it now for the rest of this one. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. It is what it is. Game's over. Yeah, there's not really much left to say here. GG ShuckleKing. It is what it is. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I had more to like really like offer or say at the end of these things. It gets a little hard, you know, afterwards when you get like loss after loss after loss, week after week. And unfortunately, we're just sitting 1-4 right now, and it's just, you know what? It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll try and pick it up again next week. We'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm disappointing you guys at this point. I'm gonna try and rally. We're gonna try and rally for next week. What are we facing next week? We're facing Charizard Y next week. With a Venusaur. And I think base Greninja too. It's definitely gonna be games. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye.